Welcome to my first channel and my first video ever. So hey, really cool that you're here. In this video we are going to focus on the film characters that you just really hate, but you're kind of scared of too because they have an unfair amount of power and people like them shouldn't rule, but they do. Or because they hurt people that you feel empathy to. Or another one, they just are really good at playing a nasty game, just unfair and without principles. So here are the people you kind of want to slap in the face, but you will never because you're too scared. We made a list of, I kind of made a list, I don't know who the other people are, but I made a list of 5 people who really deserve to be known for this. Let's start. Spoilers ahead. Spoilers ahead. Not spoil, okay, just move on. For number 5, I picked Umbridge. Umbridge from Harry Potter. And I know it's a little cliche, but I have never met someone who was like, oh, I kind of think she's a nice person. She's like, I kind of can get her motives. I mean, no, I only know people who are like, I just want to reach my hand into the screen and just take that little pink coat and throw it out the window. That sounded really violent. I feel like I'm coming off too strong, but I think you know what I mean. She's kind of the person who applies for a leadership position and then acts really nicely on the job interview for 5 minutes and then tells the boss all the things he or she wants to hear. Then she gets the leadership position and then the big boss never, rechecks her she's actually qualified for the job. And while the boss is gone, she just terrorizes everything and everyone. And everyone wants her gone, is not agreeing on how she rules things. Yet she's not going anywhere because she got all the power. Very annoying, yet really powerful. And that's why she's my number 5. Number 4. Kevin from We Need to Talk About Kevin. Kevin is a child who is a psychopath and in a weird power position because he's the son of his mother, and a parent should always take care of their children, or at least that's expected from society. So if Kevin would hurt, for example, his mother, he kind of gets a free pass than his mother. Because his mother should take it, right? She should be above it, or at least act like she's above it. But in this case, the child is making her life miserable because he is an absolute psychopath. But of course, Kevin doesn't show this to the world, but only to his mother. So people think mommy is crazy. And as a watcher, you just want to ensure the mother that you are on her side. And it's kind of frustrating. But the mother gets tortured by her son, but also by the judgy outstander. So it's, yeah, well played, Kevin, well played. Number 3, Ramsay Bolton from Game of Thrones. If we are talking about psychopaths, and I think this is the right moment to come in with Ramsay Bolton, because for Ramsay Bolton, life is a game, and he is winning, and he's totally ruthless and two-faced, and he first shows his victims a caring smile, and then he just wrecks them, and you thought it was actual care and love in his eyes, but no, it was just a smile of evil with no grain of love. So that about Ramsay Bolton. Let's go on to number 2. My number 2 is King Edgar from Ella Enchanted. Or Ella Enchanted, not sure. He doesn't show any signs of villainy. He seems like an innocent man with no evil plans, but out of the blue, he was playing them all. He had a master plan, and with a second viewing of the movie, you'll suddenly realize how blind you've been. And all this time, the signs were there, but so well hidden. And when you watch it the second time, you'll be filled with disgust. But in the meantime, you'll be trembling with fear because he's really good. Because he's really such a subtle villain. I think he's a really good villain. So that was just a personal favorite. So let's now go on to number 1. And for my number 1, I have Joffrey Baratheon. Oh, what a shock. I know that when he got slapped by Tyrion, you cried a few happy tears because this boy, who is obviously struggling with puberty and his edgy psychopathic side, is a horror king. No respect for human life, but his own. And a boy like that should not be on a throne. So, short, but I have not so much more to say about Joffrey Baratheon. He's just really psycho, and he's just not really a nice boy. He's not really nice, no. So I hope you like my list, and for more videos, subscribe. That's how you do it, right?